My name's Gage, and this is 1 year later review of my 2016 Outlander L 570. Let's get right to it. Oh, watch out! Careful. So, hey guys, it's Gage. Sorry for the lack of uploads on the videos. There's been a lot of stuff going on. I have a personal radio station here at my house, so I've been keeping that going and a bunch of school stuff. But today I haven't been riding the four-wheelers much because it has been in the lower 40s to upper 30s for the past 2 weeks. And here we are, November 2nd. Well, at least that's when this is filmed. Not sure when I'm going to post the video, but here we are, November 2nd, and we had a heat wave come in. So right now it is currently 65 degrees, and it is pretty dang warm, so I thought it'd be a great time to film a 1 year later review of my Outlander L. So, if you think about it, I can't believe it's been an entire year. I mean, I got this in November, mid-November of last year. Now, it hasn't been quite a full year, but it's the same month that I got it, so I consider it a year. So, this is my pros and cons and what I think about this Outlander after 1 year of use. So, let's take a look at the miles, see what we've done in about a year. So what do you know? We have about 1,430 miles in an entire year. So that's the odometer. And I don't know if that's a lot of miles for a four-wheeler. You guys tell me that, because I have no idea. And sorry if the footage seems shaky, because I am using the front-facing camera of my iPhone 6 Plus. The back camera recently just decided to stop working for some reason. Don't know why. It's just I never dropped this phone. I've never dropped it in mud or anything, and it just quit working. I'll show you what I mean. Here's what the back camera looks like now. It looks like that. Oh, there we go. So it seems like when I get up close to items. So yeah, that's pretty bad. But don't worry, I pre-ordered the phone that people have been wanting, and that is the iPhone 10. Yes, I am one of those geeks who spent over $1,000 on an iPhone 10. So hopefully by next video, and it should be coming in by tomorrow, because I ordered it at 3 a.m. That's how sensitive I am about getting this phone, because my current phone right now, camera doesn't work too great. So hopefully the next video I'll be shooting with will be from my brand new iPhone 10. But anywho, enough with my phone. Let's get to the damn four-wheeler, because that's what this video is about, right? So here we have it. I have 1,430 miles on this quad. In my opinion, this thing is fantastic. Now, this thing may not be an extreme mudder, because the tires aren't really that good. As you can see, they're the stock tires. But, you know, when I was first getting this Outlander, I was like, you know what? These stock tires I know are going to be, like, super bad. So I said, you know what? I'll replace them later. But here I am a full year later, and I still have stock tires on my Outlander L 570. So to take a look at the back side, obviously we have one brake light. I kind of wish what Can-am did to their Outlander L models is have these as lights. That would be kind of cool, but I'm sure that mod is available. All you would have to do is basically get a little light and go under here and then stick a light bulb through there and then connect it to your brake wire, so then whenever you squeeze the brakes, not only this light will illuminate, but all three of them will. So that's the kind of downfall that's a con of this four-wheeler, is I really wish that I had more brake lights, because at night, when I'm driving this thing out here in the field at night, I could still see it. Like if I'm on my Rancher, for example, and I'm behind the Outlander, there's only one red dot. So I mean, it's kind of hard to see at night, so I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's a dirt bike or a motorcycle. So, but I mean, these reflectors do work, don't get me wrong, but they only work when you're like about where the camera is right now. So that's kind of darn close to know where I am. But other than that, this four-wheeler's top of the line. Okay, so please forgive me for my camera angles because I'm filming from the front camera. Hello. So anyways, so let's get to the cons first. I'm going to get to the problems first. So the problems I've had with this four-wheeler, there's actually quite a bit actually. So as you can see right here, and this one is a personal error. So this is human error, not Can-am error. Is you could tell that this fender is completely gone. It's completely gone. Now that video where we had all my friends over, my cousin over, when Matt was going in that hole, that like deep hole, it was in this field. It's over there. It's kind of hard to see. It's behind that tree. I would zoom in, but I can't because it's the front facing camera. But he's been going through that a couple times, and in the video you can't really notice it, but every time he would hit that corner, it scrapes this, and we didn't know. It scrapes this, and it kept on making a crack, and then each time we would go through it, the crack would get even bigger and bigger until the point where I never knew. And then Victor, a couple of months ago, hit a tree by accident and ripped the whole fucking fender off. So, good job, buddy. But yeah, so that's a human error. So that's my fault. Well, Victor's fault and Matt's fault, but who cares? Oh, I can get it fixed. In order to replace that, you have to replace this whole side. Well, not the whole side, but just this bottom piece, like area. Alright, so let's get to another problem. Obviously, the sticker got washed off. I'm pretty pissed about that because I really liked the Can-am sticker here. So every time I power wash this thing, the sticker kind of got washed off. So I'm kind of mad there. Same here. So, another con is this tire right here. There's multiple problems with this tire. One, right when I first got this four-wheeler from Ask Power Sports in Pickerington, Ohio. By the way, shout out to them. They sold me a hell of a quad, I'll tell you that. But anyways, so let's get back to it. So this tire has been wobbling. Now, I don't know if you can tell in one of the videos, but when I'm driving on this four-wheeler, I cannot notice it when I'm driving. I didn't notice it at all. But then maybe day two, if I had it, day number two, when we were cruising through the neighborhood over there, day number two, Victor saw this tire right here was going like this, very slowly. So when I'm going forward, the tire just waves like this. So I took a look under here. It's pretty stiff. All right. I jacked it up. I spun the tire, and it looks like that this whole thing right here is just on crooked. I don't know. I should have took it back. I was just too lazy, and this was before I had my driver's license. So I probably should have took it back to Ask Power Sports because I had about a 90-day warranty on this thing, and I can guarantee you that tire wobble was under warranty. But my lazy ass self didn't take it back to fix it. So it's still a problem today, but when I'm driving it, I hardly notice it at all. But I know for you, come down in the comments, you're going to say, well, get it fixed right away. I know, I have to, because eventually it's going to become a bigger problem here in the near future. So, my lazy ass, dumbass self, I should have done it right on day 2. I've had it. It's been doing it ever since. The only time I do notice it when I'm driving it is if I'm going high speeds. Like if I'm going 40 miles per hour or above, the steering wheel or the handlebars will start shaking like this. And it feels like the thing's about to fucking fall off. So that's why you don't see me go really fast on this thing, because I don't feel like falling a tire off like I did on the Rancher about 2 years ago when I was driving way over there by Home Road. Not a good idea. So I've only gotten this thing stuck twice out of the times I've had it. Most people gotten theirs stuck, like 50 times. Yeah, but like I said, there's not a lot of mud around my house to get stuck. So I've only had to use the winch. Well, that time I actually got stuck. That was before I had the winch. So I had to use a couple straps. So yeah, that's that. The winch I later installed right after Christmas. So the winch has been on it for quite a while. The winch works great. I've pulled a couple buddies out with it. I have not pulled myself out with it yet, but it works great. The winch is fantastic. Except the only downfall with this winch is every once in a while you have to reel it all the way out, check the line to make sure the line's not rusting, because what happened to me the other day when I went to go use it to pull Matt out with the small four-wheeler, he was like right here, the winch would go in and then right back in. Like it would go out and then in, and I'm hitting the out button, so I had to hit the in button for it to go back out and back in. It just, you know how it is, it just wasn't working. So I had to like spray WD-40 underneath here, and like right under there, I don't know if you can see it right there, slipping up the line, and it worked. But you know, I wanted to solve this solution, so I pulled it all the way out, and there was rust all over the line, all over it, because I haven't used it in a while, so because it's been smushed together for a couple weeks. As a matter of fact, I should probably do it today, because I don't want it to rust together, because whenever you do get stuck and you need it, it won't work. So that's another thing to keep it handy for those who own winches. And you're probably smarter than me about the winches, but that's what I have to do every like month or so. I just reel it all the way out, I grease the line and reel it back in, and it's fine. So it's good. Other than that, this thing is fantastic. This thing is a cloud. I mean, oh my god. I mean, when I'm riding in this field with the Honda, it's bumpy as hell. But then right when I first took this thing for a spin for the very first time in this field, it was a cloud. It looked like I wasn't even like freaking in a field. It looks like I was driving on pavement. This entire field feels like freaking pavement on that thing. That thing is a freaking cloud. Very smooth. I love the butterfly suspension. Great thumbs up. It works fantastic. I love it. It's a freaking cloud. For those who already own Can-Ams, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure Yamaha has a couple of that too, but this thing, major thumbs up. Major thumbs up. Okay, so to wrap up the video, I know it's getting long, sorry about that. I added a front bumper shortly after I got it, so that was about late November. So I received this thing mid-November, got the front bumper on it late November, and then I think February I added the handle grips. It helps me when I'm driving through thorns and stuff. My hands are like right here. It doesn't block all of it, but it helps significantly with my hands, so I get less scrape marks. I added the light bar. This light bar actually came from the small four-wheeler. If you guys seen my previous videos, I decided to move it to the Outlander because why not? It's just better. It works great. The switch right here is actually going bad on me, so I'm gonna have to redo that switch. I added a radio. The main thing's not on it right now because every time I wash it, I have to take the main stereo system off because that's not waterproof, but these speakers are waterproof. Thumbs up there. Got them off Amazon for like 30 bucks. So, well worth it. It hooks up to the ATV battery, so they never die on me. So, that's great. I've changed the oil in it once already. I changed the oil at 60 hours. It definitely needs another oil change right now because we're at, let's see, 153 hours in 1 minute. So yeah, it definitely needs another oil change. But the oil is very expensive. But I got a truck now, so I can go get it. Except I have to drive all the way down into Columbus, which is about 20 miles from here. That may not seem far, but when it comes to rush hour traffic, it's far. It'll take me like 2 hours to get down there. Just as far as to get to Cincinnati and Cleveland. So if you watch, I'll throw in a couple clips here at the end of this video to show you all the good times I've had with this four-wheeler. Great. I mean, I can't wait for another fantastic year of riding with this thing. I love owning this thing. I'm a senior in high school this year, so I'll be graduating next year, 2018. So we'll see how the ATV videos keep coming. My graduation party is going to be here again, so we'll have a campfire. Everybody's going to be here, so it's going to be fantastic. Everybody's going to be here. We're going to have a great party. It's going to be fantastic, but that's all the way in June. So I love it. So thank you guys for my long-term subscribers for sticking around on this channel. I believe I have 61 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for, you know, subscribing to me. I know 61 is not a lot compared to other YouTubers out there, but to me, it means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. And Matt, Victor, you know, and by the way, Victor will be coming back soon. He's just very busy because he's a graduate in high school, so he'll be coming back here real shortly to do some more videos with me. So all right, that's about it. That'll wrap up my 1 year review of my 2016 Outlander L 570. So I'm gonna throw in a couple clips of some good times we had with this four-wheeler, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See you later. Peace.
said he was gonna get it dirty, but those tires got soupy. I thought you said you didn't want to get your tires muddy.
No, this part. Like, I don't care about the tires.
Hey, I zoomed into your face. It's my line, bitch.
I accidentally have my hand hold on. Such a pussy, man.
I gotta sit on my hands.
How are your hands getting cold? Mine aren't.
I don't know why.
How are you not getting? How are you still getting cold? That is not stopping frost. I'll tell you that right now.
700. This is a 700.
Well, what he did is he put different exhausts on it. It usually doesn't sound like that from the factory. Here I'm shifting. Oh, there's that.
Pump the engine.
How are you getting so cold?
I don't know.
My hands are.
feet are getting colder.
You need your feet. See, I told you. I told you.
My hands are getting colder.
Oh, you have to hold the bike. Not bad. Do you have to hold the brake to start it?